I think I tried for you too. Okay, we're going. Great. I'm trying to frickin'. Okay. So, uh, I'm doing Ace Sprite stuff today just because I felt like it. But this time, it's on the tablet, so I can use my funny pen, which I'm realizing I don't have a pen for this guy, which I will do later. But, as you all know, I have this funny Emerald Room background thing that I like using, because it looks cool. So what I want to do is make a bunch of, like, uh, silly guy overlays for it that I can cycle through as a stream waiting background thing. Have I seen what Knights of Guinevere? Because I have not yet. Oh, it popped up in my recommended, but I haven't actually looked at it yet. I'm a nerd, we know. Shut up. Ugh. Alright, I gotta actually frickin' mess with my tablet. Yes, that's right, the drawing tablet. Let me get some colors. Here we go. The pilot, yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've been told it's very good, but I would have no idea. Come on. There we go. In theory, this should work about the same. Yeah, okay. I think it's just a little weird to control for me. That's fine. I'm gonna start by just drawing the silly guy. Oh, it's on 1 pixel. Ew. Let's get that to 3. Bigger number. Yes, that's right. We're going to freaking accidentally do this 40 times because I am bad with a sprite. There's nothing you can compare it to be honest. Alright, well, I will take your word for it. Do I not have a right-click function for this? I do have E for eraser. I swear I had a right-click for this at some point. I do have a right-click! Okay! I need to set up a sprite hotkeys at some point with this, but, hey, would you look at that? I can erase with just my, skills. Ain't that cool? Give him a big old smile, because he never gets one of those. Alright, I'm gonna obliterate him real quick and think. Hmm. Oh, also, you can probably see that I messed with the bottom bar a little bit. Uh, I don't remember why. What do you mean reduced? Oh, yes, he's been pulverized. I removed him from this existence. Anyway. Eh, 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 eh. Too much. Mm. Just gonna make a funny version real quick. Anyways, Yep, you are. I have no idea if this color is fully accurate because my tablet's like saturation values are slightly off. So I need to fix that at some point. Uh Gonna get back to rewatching it again to see the animation. Alright, have fun. I am gonna continue doing this because I find it entertaining and also I have to. I'm obligated legally. You know what would be kind of funny actually is if we do this, but have like a big bar across the across the bottom, and then give him giant hands that he's just kind of like doing this with. You know, that would be funny. I want to do that. I need a Actually, whatever. Make him a grill to grill on. Alright, I'll do that. But first, I must do this. Yeah, that's right. I'm cool. Let's actually get some black real quick. Full saturation. Somewhere it's that 3D you noticed. Either model and trace to fit the environment or just 3D. That's cool. Spoilers! You're spoiling it! No! I just want to watch it, sir. Because, I know literally nothing about 80% of things. I just know it exists. Ugh. Soda. Boom. He has been cursed. We're starting with this one because it's more fun that way. You don't know, but you've been liking Glitch's stuff, so you're gonna watch it eventually. Yeah. I haven't actually looked at, like, murder drones and stuff yet. But, I'm gonna not do that for now. I don't feel like it, you see? Dun, 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 dun. It's time for you to know the awful truth. I like drawing this guy. He's stupid. It's a little dummy. Perfect creation. Alright, we give him the little, you know, the thing. That thing. Fill it in. Give it some, that. It's so uneven, oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna fix that real quick. I do something more like this. I can fix it a little bit more with mouse precision later. But until then, start by filling those in. There we go. It's mostly, you know, his thing. I was gonna add, like, wrinkles and stuff. I'm realizing this is probably a bit too dark. The color for the, you know, this. So we'll soften it a bit. Ah! There we go. 1 out of 10, not a perfect diamond. It doesn't really need to be. And I'm also having it so it matches the background colors. Oops. Because I'm going to be doing that later. Alright. This is our first guy. I accidentally fully colored him again, because I am a capable individual. Yeah. How am I gonna do this? Hello, Remni. He lost his wrinkles. I mean, he really only has them when I feel like it, and since this isn't really a too crazy complex drawing, so... yeah. Whatever. I could actually just... oh my gosh, I'm still on the freaking... I could literally just extend it out like this and then do something like that if I felt like it, but he's not, like, turned or anything, so it doesn't make sense to add wrinkles yet. Although that would be kind of interesting. Wait, his the two arms. Lore accurate context. Uber. You call my voice incomprehensible, and no, I hate you! It'd be really hard to... Yeah, I know. Anywho, this is our guy. Does he have clothing folds? No, that's just kind of the little neck thing. I don't know how to describe it, but it's one of those cloaks that it looks kind of like, oh, you know, that works, whatever. You have the head, and then you have this bit, which connects the actual cloak together. Like this, with a center brooch or something, and then the actual cloak kind of legitimately folds out like this. But the reason you don't see that is because it doesn't exist. Also, holy frick, is that Dux? What's he doing here? But yeah, the canon interpretation is this is just like one of those, you know, one of those ones. Except it doesn't have the center differentiation because he's wearing it backwards. No, just because it doesn't have it. Because I didn't feel like making it in the original drawings, and now I haven't done it. Honestly, I totally could just start doing this. It's very easy and simple. Perhaps I should. Also, technically, it would probably continue up to here, just like that, because of the way that it folds together. Really, the hood shapes are like weird to do anyway, so whatever. Anyway, that's the thing. That's why it looks like that. That's the design choice behind it. Squeep. Wait, is this Aseprite? Yes, this is Aseprite. Correct. I'm not using MS Paint because it does not work good with tablet for some reason. And also because I hate it. It's so bad. I mean, I still use it, but it sucks. So used to seeing the HUD, you're just like, yes, this is normal. Everybody's so used to me doing the freaking MS Paint stuff. Alright, I actually do have to hide everything in order to make a folder for this properly, so I can, you know, save this as a separate thing. But, let's see, save as Aseprite folder overlays. Emerald Room. Cool, so I think I can just kill the entire layer now, because that should be saved the way I want it to. Actually, before that, I am going to do a save as like that, just for the sake of it. Yeah, okay, that should work for now. Boom! He's gone! I killed him! Not really, but I mean, like, I'm gonna kill him now. And if you're wondering how I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna do it like this. Alright, that's that dealt with. So, any oh, right, barbecue. Gonna add the barbecue. Put the shrimp on the Barbie. Do I draw the barbecue first? No, that would be foolish. I'm going to draw the guy first. Is this too small? It's whatever. I mean, considering there's gonna be versions where he's getting exploded and stuff, I'll probably move this up a tiny bit higher. What is it? Control, and then I can just... Wrong layer! Like how your reaction to the engines of Torment, Titans of Steel-Consuming Rage is just dog. It looks like a doggy! It does! What came first, the guy or the barbecue? Truly the greatest question of all time. It genuinely looks like a dog to me, and I would pet it given the opportunity. I'm just saying. Circle. Really cursed dog, but I did loaf the creature. So, I mean, like, if you make it look like that, I'm gonna wanna pet it. Eh. There we go. That'll work for now. While I figure out what I'm doing here. I just heard somebody scream very loudly while playing a video game. He's yelling at his device now. This is great. I really should have just left it as is so I could fully erase it easier. Also, I've decided that I don't like this anymore and that I'm going to redo the entire thing. Because that is the benefit of electronic art. No, not the company EA, just doing the art electronically. Digitally, whatever. Destroy yourself. Alright, I have to be really careful with this. There we go. Just move that up a bit. Okay. Uh, right. Shablam. Alakazam. I've decided that I'm actually going to start making him have more depth because I feel like it. And because I can. I love my eraser button. And we're just gonna... something like that, because I can. Also, it needs to be a little rounded at the end, actually. Which doesn't even freaking matter, because I'm using the wrong color for this anyway. So I'm just gonna have to refill that entire section. Ah! I accidentally smacked the back of my pen. I don't know, something kind of like that for the shading of that area. In fact, we should probably do that type of thing down here as well. We'll get to that when we get to that, but I'm also going to fix this so that it has sort of a more proper one of this. Fixing my mistakes with the right-click button. Who needs Control-Z when you can use the eraser? Oh, that is a lot of dust. Hold on. I have to wash this glove today. That's... well, whatever. Huh. Right, I was drawing. This color goes here. This color here. Now you might be thinking, that does not look like the guy. What have you done to him? Fret not. He is simply not colored yet. It's a natural part of his process of creation and consideration. For him to look funky. Think no thanks, I try not to. Think? No thanks, I try not to. Alright, something like that. Right, I have to do more coloring. Ew. Gross. Just not very good, it's okay. Technically, this probably would have some amount of shading, but honestly, who cares? Been sober from thinking for about a year now, and I've decided that I don't like it at all. So I'm just gonna keep not doing it, you know? Come on. Oh. Me when I forget. Me when I forget my purpose. It is to draw silly things. And to create confusing stories. And possibly combine the two for later. Creepy, weird stuff and funny stories. Okay, that's probably good. And then we just kind of... Whoa! That's just my stupid thing bugging out again. I am a useful tool, said Streamlabs as it broke for the 80th time. Anyway, we just do something like this because we can. Change colors, head back to the brush. Remember that I could probably fix this quite easily, and in fact make this system a little more streamlined if I simply used the buttons in the top left like a intelligent individual. Recall that I don't want to be one of those, and continue with my stupidity. Huh. Yeah, whatever cares. What? I don't know. I talk to myself. Context, have you played any Towhow games before? I have been told that I should play Towhow games, but I have not actually played any, no. I know that they are difficult, and I know that I am a masochist, so I would probably enjoy some of them. Anyway, no, I have not played any Towhow games. Just hear people talking about them. Let's see. Alright, we need to give him a spatula. He's going to be grilling with his mind because I'm too lazy to make him grill with an actual tool. Also, I do actually need to do something really quickly before I forget. So that the proportions aren't freaking screwed up or whatever. Like this. Okay, cool. And actually, I should probably do something like that as well, just to make sure that he actually has an arm. In fact, I might even want to increase this so I can do that. If I was a mage, I would also grill with my magic. Exactly, he's going to be using his silly little magic powers to hover a spatula. And use it. Because I can. I can have to do that. It's cool. And cute and silly. Also, I should actually have the neck thingy, the cloak tie, whatever it's called, shade over the arm, just because that's kind of how it works. Something like that. Yeah, and he's gonna be doing him things. And I'm realizing I don't really like the way that this part turned out, so I'm literally just gonna completely obliterate it now. Because that is something that I have entire physical power to do, and nobody can stop me. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Cry about it? Hit me with a rock. Better kill me. Better make it count. You pronounce it, Toho? Really? That's... I don't like that. That makes me mad. Like, really egregiously mad. It's pronounced this way. Then why does it use those letters? Whatever. I'm usually a frickin' grammar Nazi or whatever. He is going to create... Oops, I did not mean to do that. I should also give him another arm for which he does things. You realized orange is not a very good example. It kind of is. Or. You could just use the word or, but Toho. Oh. Makes the long O sound. Do you want to use frickin' learning words? Boom! He now has depth and reason. Brush. Switch to this color. Alright, let's give him a frickin' spatula or something. Can I just control and then move him with the arrows? Okay, that needs to do a selection. Why? I didn't intend for this! Wrong button! Bone would be a good example, I suppose. Okay. My skills are frighteningly incapable, incompetent, lacking. Give me my pencil back, boy. Use the shortcut context! Wrong shortcut! Pull the lever, Kronk! Wrong lever! I love that show. Alright, I gotta frickin' use more than one layer for this crap. Let me frickin'... New layer! That's right, folks! Layer 2! That's what it's called. I only have to make it somewhat believable, this grill here. I'm also not very good at drawing grills. Can be grilling dino nuggets. Sure, whatever. I'm going to make it a very large grill. It's going to need at least 2 colors, but the first one is gray. Yes, that's right. We have a weird grill over here. Could have just used an ellipse tool now that I'm thinking about it, but I'm not going to, because I don't have to. Layer squared. Yes, that's right. I can make it whatever I want it to, because I have all of the power here. Nobody can stop me. Wait, what? Why is that the paint bucket? Okay, sure, whatever. 11 layers on my current project. Rookie numbers. That's too light. Burp. 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 Yeah, sure, whatever. Brush time. We're gonna be using one of them this type grills. I'm gonna kill you for a second. It's a necessary part of the process, I promise. I'm realizing how terribly frickin' uneven this is. Hold on. You know what? I'm just using the ellipse tool, frick it. Give me my medium gray or give me death. That's not... Whatever, who cares? Rectangle, more like ellipse. I need you again. Oh, come on. Give me at least 2 pixels. Could I just duplicate that and elongate it to make a lower one? Probably. Am I going to do that? No, I'm too lazy for that, I think. Actually, well, let's see. Hold on. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Okay, so now that that's done, All you need to do is extend it further. I pushed the wrong button. No! Okay, we've duplicated it. Now we simply... Not what I really wanted to do. I wanted to make it bigger, you know? Not... Skew. Wait, actually, I forgot Sprite had this function. That's, like, really useful. Whatever. Control C, Control V. Why does it not want to, like, enlarge? It only wants to relocate. Oh, it's just because it's a small change overall. Alright, whatever. I have to do it manually. Slant tool, my beloved. Eat. Here. Here. Actually, nobody's gonna see this side. I could literally just do that and nobody would notice. Yeah, but then the stream would know, and then they would kill me, so... I wish I could freaking rotate this with ease, but unfortunately, because I'm stupid and don't have a proper hotkey set up like a normal person, I have to live with the consequences of my actions. You know what? I'm just gonna go with that for now. See how it looks when I do that. Okay, never mind. That's terrible. Come on. Come on. Okay, I've changed my mind. This is insufferable. Rearrange the entire tablet's current structure so I can use my wrist for this instead of my entire arm like an idiot. I am literally going to pull out the line tool if this doesn't work. Yay! Okay, I actually do kind of want to... Just do something like that. If you make the line thick enough, nobody will notice your mistakes. There we go. Okay. Cool. Actually, I should probably make this a darker color, and this one the same color. And then not do a third one, because there's literally no reason to. Beep boop. Beep. Flop. Okay, and then I need a third much lighter color, because it's going to be covered in flames, for the actual bars of the grill, which I will make entirely using the line tool, because I am far too lazy to do this manually. Is that thick enough? Who cares? That's too light. Actually, I could even just do darker, to be honest. They're charred. That's gonna be my explanation. Yep. Anyway, should be something like this. Sort of. Generally speaking. Whole bunch of bars. Because that's what grills use to function, don't you know? Bars and charcoal and flames. I'm using the mouse for this. I cannot fathom doing this with anything less than my mouse cursor. The pen makes it, like, egregiously hard. So I'm noticing, like, this is a massive pain to do. That's just a consequence of existing, I think. How am I going to deal with that? I'm not. I mean, I am, but just not right now, you know. This feels very wrong. And I know why it feels wrong, and that's because it is wrong. They need to stay at an approximately similar height. I'm just incapable of doing this properly. Because for some immeasurably stupid reason, I cannot do lines. They're simply too complex. Lines are they're too complex. Now let me tell you, lines are far too complex. I don't understand them. Too complex. Don't make sense. No value. No reason. Don't know what is the season. The only thing I know for real. There will be blood, and let me tell you, and it will be shed. Let me tell you. Why are you speaking like orange hair parody? Because it's funny. Literally, that's it. I just think it's a little funny. The same reason I do literally everything else. All right, you know what? We're gonna make this entire portion just like one of those things that you stick extra stuff on, because I'm too freaking tired to do anything else. Anyway, continue with your lines, line man. Ugh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This is looking more and more like a grill by the hour. Tapping out words made of lines. It's like the slowest I think I've ever done something like that. Oh my gosh, that's almost embarrassing. It would be properly embarrassing if it wasn't so stupid. Perspective's gonna kill me later. Anyway. Counterpoint. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm not using the pen for this part again. It's the Daisy Bell song. Come on, it's not that complicated. Anyway, we're getting an even darker color, but not black. It's too dark. Cranking this down to one singular pixel. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy over the love of you. Won't be a stylish marriage, can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. I believe that's the song. I am not good at singing, so I probably messed it up. But... ah, crud. Frickin' whatever. I love pixel art! Yeah, it is. Alright, good. I didn't mess up any of the lyrics. Probably. Let me take another sip of this soda! Ah, I love unhealthy drinks. They make me feel like burning. Oh no. I'm reminded of the frickin', what is it, Xavier Renegade Angel series. My gosh. Anywho. Daisy, Daisy, give me your attention. I'm half crazy I've realized my mistake already. Oh, what a fool. But don't you see, the quality will improve from here for you. Wait a minute, why am I doing this? Literally just turn off contiguous, kill it all like... Oh, hold on. Die! Sorry. Die! Sorry, hold on. Die! There we go. Alright. Anywho. This actually needs to be positioned so that the, circle part of this is above the black void. And the reason for that is that it looks better. But it also needs to be done correctly, or else it looks like trash. Which is problematic, because I'm not very good at this perspective thing. But you look sweet on the seat of a bicycle built for two. Please give me your answer now. I'm half crazy. All for veranda. The human experience of left click. Yep. This is what I do now. I'm fine with that. Alright, surely this will look a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's way better. In, like, pretty much every way, actually. I might add a little bit of light for, like, coal reasons. But, if I do, that'll be later, because right now, I gotta put those dino nuggies up there, baby! Woo! I made a pretty okay grill. I added way too much detail for this. Just because I felt like it, I guess. Also, I'm realizing he literally is not holding anything, which is arguably far funnier than having him hold something. Alright, let's get those dino nuggies. Let's see, I gotta actually, like, do colors. Hold on. That is not dino nuggie color. Currently on Mechanophobia, you have 1 song, no audio, 2 or 3 character voices, and 2,400 frames. This is a true Remni experience. Yep, Streamlabs trying to kill me again for some reason. Is that good? That's a little closer to Dino Nugget color. You have to actually wait. You have to wait to actually edit because the third voice involves a friend voicing it. Aha! Dude, the worst part of creating content like that is editing in all the stuff, putting it together. Still fine audio, though. Well, good luck. It's something more like that. That actually isn't bad for me. Well, I'm sorry. I don't have the privilege of being awesome. Alright, Dino Nuggy time. This one is gonna be a Brontosaurus. So it's gonna have a big, long head. Okay, I did that, like, fully wrong. Dinosaur. Well, hold on. Wouldn't it be sort of more like this? Because we're looking at it from the side view. So, actually, we would need to do... Finding the audio's worse. Yeah, I guess. I'm stupid. I need to draw this on another layer so I don't mess even more crap up. New layer 3. Alright. To make your dinosaur notes, place them on the grill. Thank goodness you have voices. Yes, indeed. Dinosaur Nuggy. Look like this. Actually, you know what? Screw perspective. They're just gonna be flat because I'm lazy. And also because I literally can't perspective right now. I say actively trying to perspective right now. So if I fill this in, what I can then do is grab a lighter color, right? And then just kind of like do this. Right, like that. And do the same here. That. And just a bit here. And the reason why this looks terrible is because it's not done yet. So I simply need more time and a lot more effort because dinosaur nuggets are like really uniquely shaped. Who would have thought the thing shaped like dinosaurs and chicken nugget would be weirdly shaped? Ooh, dino nuggy, yippee, yay, yay, yippee, woohoo. I don't know, something like that probably looks fine. I am going to eat the barbecue. Probably shouldn't eat the actual barbecue, but yeah, sort of the point. Ah, poop. It's not what I meant to do. Doop, 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 doop. And we're just gonna make this a little bit flat here. A little bit more like that over here. Kill some of his tail. This poor dinosaur is little. Alright, that was way too hard for me to draw, and the perspective's still a bit wonky, so, Dinosaur 1, officially done. Dinosaur 2, it's time for you. I don't know, I don't have any good puns. Eh. Oops. Do this one. We fill him in. It's been splashed in Mimicium, so it's standing upright. Truly a allow the people to decide moment. Uh-oh. Okay, they're being a bit loud out there. By loud, I mean incredibly loud. They just dropped something on the ground. Uh-oh. Hold on. 1 second. Ah! Alright, I've been told that I have to complete this in 20 minutes because we're going to restaurant, which I'm bothered by because I was not told about this beforehand. And I wanted to spend more of my day creating this stuff. And there was one thing I really wanted to get to, but I guess I'll just do it on my own time because, you know, whatever. Yo! Alright, we have 2 dinosaurs. Yeah, I have to go soon. I'm bothered by this. It deeply perturbs me. But I'll have completed 2 of the, like, 30 billion of these that I'm gonna do. And I might actually just make, like, 100 of them. And when I have it cycle through, you guys, like, find them, and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Also, I'm realizing how green the dinosaur nuggets actually are. Dang, really? They look completely perfect on... Oh, man. They're, like, too yellow or too green. I guess I can... I don't know, red them tiny bits. How does this look? That looks more correct. Yeah. So, consequences of my actions type. There we go. That's more dinosaur nuggy colored. Honestly, I probably could go with this same yellow coloration, but I'm not going to. With the original yellow. It just looks weird because I need to fix my tablet stuff later. Later. Kill me. Alright, Dino Nuggy 2 officially complete. Green! It still looks a bit off now. Whatever. The term is actually yellow, it just looks green because I've been staring at this for so long that my eyes are beginning to... Is the word polarize good here? I don't know. Anyway, they're pretty large Dino Nuggies. Dinosaur. Something like that. Ah! There we go. Okay. Grab the lighter color. Kill yourself because you pressed the wrong button. No, fix that. Dinosaur nuggies. Yummers. 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 Okay. Congratulations, you've did it. He's using his mind powers. Right, I need to draw a floating spatula, now that I remember. Cannot forget about that part. It's going to be one of those funny red spatulas because I can't know. I'm going to grab this color for the handle. What the frick is that? Oh, water, of course. A mistake, an error. Foolish decision. 2 pixel. And we're just going to do something like this. But he's using his awesome gamer magic to wield the spatula here. We don't want the absolute lightest color for this part, but we do for the actual spatula head. Because I can. Because I will. It's not big enough. Then we simply erase this, and erase this. Give it a little bit more than that. Sorry. I needed to sneeze. And then we simply place a couple of this in here and show that this is actually just odd shading. Because of course it is. And then I select color because I feel unfortunate about this. 10 out of 10 dino rays. Yes. I know, I created. That was the goal. Ah, phooey. Me. Nope. Come on. Yeah! Alright, anyway. I need to show him using his powerful magic, which is red in coloration because it matches his eyes, and that's cool to me. Wrong brush! Little line. That's because it looks cool. Just these little red particles around it to make it look quite awesome. Alright. Oh, I didn't know you could zoom in and out on that. That's awesome. Anyway. That's right, folks. He's using his awesome and amazing power to grill them. You know, actually, it would be a lot funnier if, rather than just doing that, I make it a glowing red, like, hand thing. Or alternatively, just tongs out of red energy. That would be really funny. Something like this. And we just have a full, proper hand here. Composed entirely out of red energy. Holding on to the spatula. He's casting Mage Hand, guys. I do think it would look more like... let's see. So we have the thumb here, right? And we have the other parts of the sort of... like wrap around it, sort of like this. It's kind of really hard to do this specific perspective, especially with weird magic hand. So what I think I'm going to do, actually, is just go back to my original idea of have it being held by fun red particles. Except I make them more cooler and sparkly. It's held by this, like, Taurus and red energy, just because I think it looks cool this way. There we go! That's my equivalent of Mage Hand, because I think it's interesting and I don't feel like drawing a hand right. Cool, alright. I'm going to throw up this real quick, so I can save this properly. Hide the background. Perform a file save as -2. Alright. Yeah. Cool. And I have to actually kind of end the stream because I've been cursed with an affliction. But, you know, this is our another one of our little overlay things. You know, we got it. Look at that. He's cooking. This is a very good use of my time. Anyway, thanks for coming. YouTube stuff, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna finish drinking my soda and then I gotta go. They didn't say any. There's no rules against the soda pop. I can drink all of it. Ugh. Might have tried to consume far more than I should have. Okay, that's kind of like a lot of soda. Should we clear the area? I mean, implosions aren't really that dangerous. Unless you're, like, inside of the sector that's imploding actively. You're kind of safe from them. What was I going to say? Right! Have a nice day. Bye!